And one more interview to bring your way now. The Gauteng province with 1,148 positive cases of COVID-19 so far remains the epicenter of the pandemic in South Africa, which has over 3,000 cases overall. Last week, the province launched an initiative calling for the establishment of community action networks in order to address the social impact of COVID-19. Now, the initiative, known as Gauteng Together, was started by, among others, the Angel Network and the Ahmed Kathrada Foundation. And it's meant to respond to growing concern over food insecurity, hunger and other social challenges negatively impacting the lives of people as a result of this lockdown. Diricilla Naidoo, who is part of the Gauteng Together initiative, joins us now via the telephone, as it were. Diricilla, thanks so much for speaking to us this morning.
Thank you, Zakina. It's a pleasure to have me on the show, actually. Thank you very much.
And speaking about a very important subject at this time, especially given, Diricilla, that you have people who ordinarily may be able to fend for themselves, but find themselves going without and even going hungry at this stage. So please tell us more about Gauteng Together and how they hope to alleviate this plight.
Gauteng Together basically was formed with the Angel Network, Ahmed Kathrada Foundation, and another company called Connect. And the three were thinking about the same thing. How do we help these people who are in need of food? So Gauteng Together was born. And basically it calls on the goodwill of everyday South Africans who want to do something, but they don't know how. And some of them don't even know what to do, especially given the restrictions that we have placed on us by the government, social distancing and, all the health regulations. So what we're doing is we're trying to link people up to opportunities on the ground where they can use their skills, give their time, and help with resources to assist people in their own communities. So we're calling these community action networks, and they localize. It's more of a bottom-up approach because we can't expect government to reach everyone in the country. We just cannot do that. So what we're doing, we are saying to communities, we're empowering them to get to understand and learn about each other, to get to know each other's needs, and find ways of helping each other in a structured and coordinated way. So there are lots of organizations doing amazing things, and we're not taking that away from anybody. But what we're saying is we want to localize it. We also are not funding it. We're asking people to use what they have locally in their communities. So we're partnering with lots of NGOs, with NPOs, and this collaboration that we're actually trying to foster, we believe there's space for, there's a need for collaboration, and it's probably going to have greater impact and probably significant results.
Diricilla, if I may just at this point, you speak of structure, coordination and collaboration. Now, the concern there may arise that people who may have already received aid from one avenue may receive again while others are going without. Just to what extent will that sort of collaboration work?
Look, it's a lot of people have been talking about duplication or double dipping, and we're trying to alleviate that. And there's a whole sort of tech structure also that we put in place. So there's people understanding who's getting the food, which communities have been fed or continue to be fed. So we're trying to actually alleviate that double dipping with the people that we're working with through the cans themselves. It's not sort of, you can't avoid the issue, but we're trying our best to actually try to get to people that haven't been fed rather than actually those that have already been fed. Early days, a lot of organizations are actually experiencing the same thing, but we're trying our damnedest to get to people that are still waiting for food. It's finding the gaps in Gauteng. You hear every day on media, so many people are phoning in, saying they can't, don't have enough food to feed their children. They're not being reached we're trying to find those gaps. And this is why the community action networks are locally organized, even at street level, complex level, with NGOs, little NGOs that are on the ground, the bigger NGOs, and we're trying to partner them up together if they don't have the resources.
Now, Driss, how do people get in touch with these community action networks?
Okay, there are two ways you can do this. We have a Facebook page, so you can go and read about us and find the information there. But more than that, there's a website, GautengTogether.org, and we're inviting people, we're asking people to go onto the website and sign up as volunteers. If you want to start a community action network, you can be an individual, you can be an organization already existing, or you can get a group of friends together. I mean, there's even a book club who started it.
Right, seemingly just lost Diricilla there. Diricilla, are you still with us? Okay, we seem to have lost her there. All right, but that's Diricilla Naidoo, who is part of the Gauteng Together initiative, talking to us about one more avenue, one more way on how people can impact lives during COVID-19 and this lockdown. And if you would like more information, you can either go to their Facebook page or to their website. And their primary focus is helping food and social insecurity alleviation in Gauteng province and trying to plug the gaps that are currently on the ground. So if you can find them there on the social media platforms, please go there and give us some feedback, if you will. All right, we are going to get back